On the Sennybridge training area in the Brecon Beacons, these soldiers are getting ready to launch a deliberate attack. They're 5 weeks into their Platoon Sergeants Battle Course at the Infantry Battle School, and they know the enemy are hiding deep in the woods ahead of them. Every soldier is being assessed on their command and control skills, hoping for promotion. But this time they're also being watched by members of the Spanish Army. Members of the 7th Light Infantry Brigade have travelled over from Pontevedra in northwest Spain to spend a week at the battle school. They're keen to learn how tactics are taught by their British counterparts.
Their low-level doctrine's not necessarily as developed as ours at this stage, so they've come across really just to have a look to see how we do it, with a view to informing their own tactics, techniques and procedures, as the individuals who've come across will be at some stage in the relatively near future delivering their own course to do with fighting in woods and forests.
Cross the line of departure.
The Spanish officers and NCOs have spent all week at the battle school, visiting the platoon commander's division and the senior division, observing lessons. They will soon be teaching this training to their own brigade back home for the first time.
Next month, on October, my company will be in charge to teach the first FIWAF in the Spanish Army, and we are learning British procedures and tactics. We realized that they have very good procedures for us, and maybe we will try to teach these procedures in Spain.
Fighting in woods and forests is just one of the testing terrains students face at the battle school. Many of the soldiers on this course have already served in Afghanistan and come here with all kinds of operational experience. But leading a section through the woods presents a range of leadership challenges.
It's quite a complex environment because, I'm sure as you see in a woodblock, it gets very noisy as the noise bounces around everywhere. You can't really see much. The situational awareness is significantly reduced. It's difficult to see and talk to the people around you. They're incredibly interested in various things, especially the equipment and capabilities we've got. Things like the thermal sights and how our night vision works. Things as basic as how we make up our sections and how a platoon is actually formed. And then on top of that, the actual sort of intricacies of the tactics of serials such as this.
At this stage of the course, many might be weary, but the final exercise is still to come, and the Spanish team are following the preparations. They'll be following the soldiers out to Penifan, Wales's highest peak, tomorrow, and taking the teaching points with them back home. This visit may only be lasting a week, but it's the latest example of the British Army's engagement with its European counterparts. And it's a relationship that looks set to continue, with the Infantry Battle School set to send over one of its instructors to Spain later this year. Carla Prater, Forces News in Sennybridge.